Breaking up. I just broke up with a girl that I had been with for a while now. And the reason why is because I was draining her. Now, normally I would beat myself up and, my brain's trying to. It really is. And I decided to just look at it like a learning lesson. Everyone talks about having energy vampires in your life. No one talks about being the energy vampire. And that's what I was. And there were times where certain good things were happening in her life. She's a makeup artist. She travels. She has a cool life. Jealousy came up in my mind because I wasn't able to look back at something that I wanted to do and be consistent with it for years. And I hated that about myself. I hated that I was just kind of floating around, just doing things anomalously. Cat's fucking up the thing. But I think I've come to a pretty solid reason as to why, but I think there is a part of my disposition that won't be satisfied or won't just enjoy things. Like, I wouldn't just be able to enjoy myself doing something initially. Like, it wouldn't be the drive. I have to work. My life has to be work. But that's a good thing to figure it out. Energy vampirism, being an energy vampire, comes from not being good with yourself. If you're not good with yourself, if you feel lack of some type, you want that from other people. And I judged my value from the people around me. My personality was good enough at the time to be able to be surrounded by these kind of people. The only reason why I don't say now is because the personality is there, but fragmented. I'm not into the same things as I used to be. So, it's a reflection, dummy. Because I'm not into the same things that I used to be into, like video games, watching anime, things to turn my brain off. I still turn my brain off with TikTok and YouTube, but that was at the bottom of the barrel of things that I was addicted to. And because of that, I don't really find it easy to be relatable to, or relate to other people yet. I think this is the first side of really challenging how I express myself. It's going to take work. I take work. And it's hard to when you take work, you are going to have obstacles between you and the work that you're doing for yourself. My obstacles internally are the subconscious patterns that have been running in my head. My solution: awareness and reprogramming. I gotta walk and be grateful for things. I walk and am grateful for things. I wake up and am grateful for things. I have to affirm who I am. And I have to accept who I have been. A jealous, low vibrational, person, an energy vampire. Because where do I go from here? Where do I go from vampirism? You suck energy out of other people to feel good about yourself, to feel full. If you are an energy vampire, seeking validation, seeking the comfort and resources from other people when you don't feel whole. You'll never feel whole. Feeling whole and being whole are two different things. One thing that I'm beginning to learn is that I'm okay. I'm okay with myself. It doesn't sit right with me right now because that subconscious programming is still there. It doesn't sit right because I'm looking at everyone else. But I'm all right with myself. I know this to be true because where I want to go is into a place of solitude, a place where I can be okay with myself. I don't want to be the byproduct of faulty wiring. I want to be the end result of hard work. Hard work is going to get me out of this position. This fucking cat. Hard work is going to get me what I want, or at least get me closer to being there. See, being aimless put me in a place where I would be vampiric around people who knew what they were. When she picked up on that, and she knew exactly where her life was going, she didn't want me to be around. And it hurts. Especially since my brain wants to make it a me problem. It is a me problem, but this pain isn't something to run away from. This pain is something to learn from. Thankfully, I have a cat to take care of who pisses me off. Thankfully, I have a gym. You like biting, huh? Yeah, he likes biting. Look at him. Anyway, get out of here, scamp. When the feeling of being useless does come up, you can sit with it and analyze exactly where it's coming from. For me, it's my ego. My ego is a anchor. Right now, it ties me down too much. I'm in pain. I really am. still. But most of it is my ego trying to drag me to hell. Saying that this makes me useless. Looking at the past, looking at my efforts. There's a lot of karma tied to my lifetime. A lot of it that has to do with being with somebody. So what I take from it, my challenge, is to be okay with myself. To work hard to replace the need for validation. And to be single-minded. My life wanted me to go in so many different directions. And now I'm paying the price for it. But I'm grateful for everything that's happened. I'm even grateful for this pain, even though it sucks. In my mind, I realize that instant gratification has a huge play as to why I would run away from pain, if anything. And that needs to be combated. To me, it's not that I would ever be or always be the issue. It's that I have internal enemies to slay. And I also have external goals to conquer. And when I'm done with this life, I hope it's better.